Welcome back to the program. If you're just tuning in, I'm sitting here live with the sole survivor of the Miles County Massacre, which occurred exactly 1 year ago today. I've worked on the show for many years, and I've never sat across from someone who has a story to tell quite like yours. Thank you again for taking the time to sit down and speak with me.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Joffrey Noodle Legs here today with little Sullivan. Got another little Noodle film review for you today. Today I'm looking at a bit of an older film from 2016, sorry, Terrifier. Let's have a look at this edition. This edition contains the main film, Terrifier, and also the new film, Terrifier 2. Which we will look at another day. But today, we're as it seems to be quite a popular subject at the moment, Terrifier and Art the Clown, I thought we'd have a little look at the original one today. So first of all, let's give you a little synopsis, as I always do. I have cut out most of the footage as I possibly can, so hopefully there won't be anything extreme or gory in these clips, but I'll let you know in advance now there will be a clown, and a lot of people are scared of clowns, so just be aware of that before you go any further. Anyway, so this film starts off with two beautiful young girls.
Guys keep buying me drinks. I can't help it if people find me interesting.
Yeah, definitely your mind that they were after. Who are you texting?
Look at this.
You gave that asshole your number, didn't you?
Oh my god. I'm so jealous.
Well, what? That kid was talking to like 5 other girls.
Stop being such a bitch. Just get in the car.
Well, you are not driving.
I'm fine.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys. I don't feel like dying tonight.
Really? Are we really gonna do this right now?
Give me the keys. I'm gonna pie you like
I'm really good.
So these two young girls are off on a night out. I believe it's Halloween. They already appear quite intoxicated already, to be honest. And as they are sort of like walking on, we get to see the first bit of our killer, Art.
I'm fucking lit. But if I get something to eat, I can drive us, okay? There's a place that's open late, sober. Did you say food? I said food. You know the place, it's right there. Come on.
Okay. Just like give me 1 minute.
Fuck me.
Like 1 minute. For real.
D.
What?
Look.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's not funny. I'm about to scream.
Hey, handsome.
Cut it out.
My friend wants your number.
Okay, kill you.
So that's where we meet Art, the clown. Now he's well, he like it says on the front of this box, he makes Pennywise look like Krusty the Clown, and he does. He's terrifying. Anyway, we then cut to the two girls a bit later on in the evening. They've gone to like a sort of pizza, sort of it's not cafe or a restaurant, but I suppose it's a restaurant, but it looks more like a sort of cafe. But they've gone in there for something to eat, and obviously the dark haired girl is still really spooked by Art. So as you can see, this time I placed a few photos in just to mix it up a bit, so it's just not all clips. Art's also gone into the restaurant too, and he sits down opposite them, and he starts looking at the girls, and he cannot take his eyes off the dark-haired girl, and he puts on like a real stern, serious face. But he's just clowning around.
Are you okay?
And once he's sort of like done that sort of like little bit of a, I don't know, sort of bit of fun with the girl, he then gives a real serious, sort of mean, evil look at her and just stares and doesn't blink. He doesn't move his head or nothing. And the other girl sort of goes over to the blonde one and sort of talks to him and starts saying, you know, come on, I want to have my do a selfie with you.
With you?
Dawn, come on.
Shut up. Hello? Hello? Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes.
He's fucking.
Oh. Sorry.
Then we get introduced to like the guys that work in the pizza place, and the sort of the manager or chef, whatever he is, goes over and starts talking to Art, telling him that he needs to order something or he needs to leave, but he's just absolutely fixated on that girl.
If you don't order anything, you're gonna have to leave.
You already have 8 likes.
Can you hear me in there? Oh god, it's gonna be a long night.
Art then gets up from his chair and sort of walks over to, like, they got one of those sort of like toy sort of vending sort of machines. You know, you put a coin in and you turn the handle and a tiny little sort of toy drops out. And he goes over there and he pulls out a ring.
Aww.
What are you doing? Thanks.
Anyway, after that moment, Art goes to the toilet and the girls then get served their pizza. And they keep looking over at the bag that Art brought in, and the dark-haired girl's wondering what's in it, and we all know it's his tours.
What do you keep staring at?
That bag. What do you think is in it?
I don't know, who cares? Just eat your food.
We then hear some screaming, or not screaming, but shouting coming from the toilet, and it's the manager with Art, and he sort of grabs Art by the scrote and sort of throws him out of the restaurant. And he's done that because Art has pretty much put excrement all over the walls and the ceiling, and he sort of wrote on the toilet wall in poop, Art. Anyway, so he's been thrown out of the restaurant.
Okay? Yeah, I'm alright.
We then cut to the girls actually leaving the restaurant, and they're heading back to the car, sort of talking. And again, the dark-haired girl was sort of like saying how freaked out she was by the clown. And when they get to the car, they find that the tyre's been slashed. Surprise, surprise. She calls her sister, looks a lot like her. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the same actress. but she calls her to see if she can come and pick her up. So we get introduced to her sister.
Midterm tomorrow.
Oh, shit.
Why? What is it? What is it, Tara?
John and I are sort of stranded right now. She has a flat tire and no spare, and I was kind of hoping you could pick us up.
I have to be up in 5 hours, Tara.
Yeah, I know, Vic. Don't bother. Seriously. I didn't realize you had a test. Sorry.
They go and sit in the car, and they're still the dark-haired girl is still really freaked out by the clown, and she starts thinking, what if the clown was the one that sort of slashed the tire?
Just thinking.
About?
Nothing.
Tell me.
What if that guy did this to your car?
What guy? The clown?
I'm serious.
Oh, you really think someone slashed my tires?
Well, he knows this is your car. He saw us getting into it earlier.
It's fucking ridiculous. I probably just ran over a nail or something.
We then cut back to the pizza place where the other guy that working there has finished cleaning the toilet of all the poo that's around the seat, around the walls and on the floor everywhere. He cleans all that up and he comes out and he starts looking for the manager, and he's in for a little surprise.
Steve!
The manager's been killed by Art. He's had his head cut off and he's had like candles put in where his eyes were. It's quite graphic, so I couldn't show you any more than the sort of silhouette of the head on the counter, guys. It just YouTube would take my video off straight away. So he's been decapitated and his head cut off. Then Art comes and kills the other guy that's working up there extremely brutally with consistent sort of stabbing in the face. It's really brutal, really harsh to watch, but it was pretty cool as well. We got two victims there. Then we cut back to the two girls back in the car, and the dark-haired one really wants the toilet. And she sees a guy come out of a building, like a big sort of tall, like a block of flats or whatever. He sort of comes out of the building, and she goes over to ask him if she can go in to use like the toilet there because she's busting. And he lets her go in eventually, but warns her that he's there because he's like an exterminator, trying to sort of like get rid of any sort of vermin, sort of rats that they got roaming around the building.
Looking at the clown was.
Sweet. Good thing you called me when you did. I was about to bomb the hell out of this place.
Bomb?
Bug pop. Pest control?
What kind of pest?
You sure you want me to tell you before you use the bathroom?
Why? Don't tell me it's roaches.
It's not roaches.
Oh, good.
It's rats.
Rats?
So she's gone in then because she desperately obviously wants the toilet. So I beg the question to you, would you go in this toilet? While that's happening, we go back to the other girl in the car who's doing her normal sort of girly thing with the selfies on her phone, and it sort of comes across on the radio that two guys have been brutally killed in a pizza place, and the killer's out there and they're looking for a guy dressed in a white and black clown outfit, and she hears that on the radio.
News alert. We have a major development in Miles County this evening, where authorities are investigating a double homicide. 2 employees at the Deer Hills Pizzeria were found brutally murdered just moments ago. No suspects are in custody yet, but police are on the lookout. out for a tall, thin man wearing a black and white clown costume and carrying a large garbage bag.
No way.
An eyewitness.
So she's quite shocked. She hears that on the radio, and then the car door opens. Obviously, the other girl's finished on the toilet. The car door opens and goes, "God, we've got to get out of here. I just heard about the clown." She looks around, and it's Art, the clown. And that's all I'm going to tell you. All I will tell you that Art kidnaps that girl, and then kidnaps the other girl, sort of thing. So it then turns into an absolute gore feast, and it is extremely gory, guys. Extremely. If you've got a weak stomach, don't watch it. It is really gory. And that's my little synopsis. So what happens? Does Art kill everyone? Does he kill those two girls? What about the other girl's sister? She's on her way there as well. What's her part in the story? Who's that girl that you saw at the beginning of my video on the TV screen? Is it one of these? You're going to have to watch it and find out. There's some other characters in the film that you'll get to meet that living in that building. There's like a strange sort of witchy woman with a doll, thinks it's her baby. What's going to happen, guys? Are they going to catch Art? You know, or is he going to survive? You need to watch it and find out. What do I think of the film? It's got choppy noodle legs written all over it. It's awesome. It's the perfect extreme gore film. It is one of the most extreme films I sort of own. It really is gory. Yeah, but I love it. The character, I just love the character of Art. He's fantastic. He's a great villain, really cool. He doesn't say a word in the film, but he doesn't need to. He's just really good, and his expressions, facial expressions, are absolutely excellent. So the pluses of the film are the gore. It's extraordinarily graphic. I mean, there's loads of things happening in it. You know, someone gets cut in half, and I don't mean that way. I mean that way. And you get some head stomped in and all sorts of things. It's an extremely brutal film, and I love that. I liked the characters. I liked all the girls. I thought they were really cool, and I didn't want them to die because I thought, oh, these are just two young girls on a night out. But, you know, it's Art. This phone keeps cutting out, guys. Sorry, it's a new phone. It seems to let me record for a certain bit of time and then stop. So what I need to do is sort that out in the settings. Yeah, so I didn't want the girls to die. I thought they were really cool. But Art's cool too, so that's really good. The negative of the film is the story. The story is a little bit weak. You know what I mean? In fact, there's not much of a story to it. It's all based in the same area at the part of the night, around the two girls really, and other people that come in to sort of like connection with them all get sort of killed off. So it's not like a huge sort of story. And it would have been good to have had a more deeper sort of story where we get to see a bit about Art, maybe his background or why he's like this, and maybe the girls. There's no character building. We're straight into the film, straight into the two girls, straight into the gore, straight into the violence, and that's what this is about. And I loved it. Really cool. So I'm going to score this an awesome watch, and I'm going to score it a 9 out of 10. I've got a little boy here. Here he comes. Oh, here he is. Hello, Sullivan. Oh, goodbye, Sullivan. And I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Really, really cool film. Excellent film. I loved it. But be warned, okay? It's extremely violent and extremely gory and has a clown on it. Sorry about that, guys. I've got a new phone and it just sort of cut itself off. Yeah, so go into the film at your own risk. Don't come back to me saying, oh, Joff, that film was so gory. It was disgusting. I couldn't watch it. I've warned you. It's extremely gory. It's extreme gore. It is one of the extremer sort of movies out there. And we'll talk about number 2 another day. But if you can stomach that, it's really cool. But just like I said, remember, it's got a clown. And a lot of people are afraid of clowns. So there we go. 9 out of 10, Terrifier. Have any of you guys seen the film? Let me know down below what you thought of it. I thought the film was awesome. Really, really cool. It was quite... I just wanted to watch... I just wanted to go on and on and on. I just loved it. The only bit that I struggled with a little bit was the person cut in half. That was a little bit... Yeah, okay. But yeah, but apart from that, it was good. I really, really enjoyed it. I will look at the second one. I'll probably give that, I don't know. See, the thing is, I'm off work tomorrow, so I might give it a viewing through, and so I can make some clips of the movie and put it out to you. I don't know. Let me think about it. I have got another review coming up of The Descent, because one of my viewers has requested me if I could review that, so I will be doing that over these next few days as well, so I might try and get that out before Terrifier 2. Please check out some other horror channels for me if you dare after watching that. Check out Horror Hands, check out The Horror Geek, check out Man v Film, check out Pizzlewell, check out I Am Ice Lord, RS Designs, Sarah of Horror. All amazing channels, guys. Please check them all out. Until next time, stay away from clowns. Look after yourself, look after one another, and I really hope I'll see you all soon.